Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm very curious on what's going on, and I love it.
So, can't wait to see who Seth is sacrificing to become a shadow Pokemon, because there's
He
no
caught a
way.
Baneri. He doesn't want a Baneri.
I thought you were gonna send that back home.
What my little sis doesn't know won't kill her. We got the other one. Who knows?
I don't want a Baneri, so I'm okay with it becoming heartless. Thank you.
Listen,
Kingdom Hearts
I
style.
think this little Baneri's better get traded than if Seth would have kept the Sigilith and been like, here's a weird Pokemon, but we don't know what the fuck it is.
Listen, the Sigilith is exactly what she would have wanted, and that's what's terrifying.
Yeah, it is a psychic type. Have you named it yet?
Me, I have not named Sigilith. I wasn't planning on keeping it, but I would name it, I suppose.
You should name him Siggy.
Ziggy.
Siga ah.
Yes.
Anyway, plotting and cavorting.
You like grass Pokemon, don't you?
I mean, grass is usually one syllable, but yeah.
I might have something, but we will save that for after dinner.
Sure thing, see you then.
Charmed.
Yeah, probably would be best to find a trash can somewhere for me to just stand by. See ya.
She kind of like laughs just a little bit. Put the notes. Drop it. Not supposed to be rolling. Oh, there's
Secret rolls.
random combat in there. Secret. Yes.
This is where we find out that Seth is actually the big bad enemy guy.
Apparently.
Fuck the farm.
I'm done with it.
Won't be a farm if there's not a planet. Gonna destroy it like some freaking Team Magma shit. Joke's on you all, my favorite type was actually fire.
No, that's Pathia.
Oh god. Yep. One of these days we'll be able to play both days.
Well, you know.
We'll see, it's because we had a problematic DM this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I was out of town.
Yeah, so I guess since Seth had slipped into here, like, on his own, he, and probably lost Spira and Eleanor, he's gonna just head back to their little cabin.
Okay, sure. Very nice. Let's see, it's 7:30. Yeah. So, what about? Oh yeah, what are you two doing?
I don't know, what are we doing? We're still walking around.
Still just walking around.
I
Walking
assume so.
around at the speed of sound.
You just, like, turn around to say something to Seth and he's not there.
Sounds about right. We could pull an Ash Ketchum and try to find somebody to battle us in the middle of nowhere.
And I'm just on the boat.
I think he
Murder.
did have a battle on a boat. That episode.
Yeah, go murder Eradicate real quick. Just keep it canon to the games.
Oh yeah. But no, I think he was gonna trade a Pokemon on one of them.
Oh, he did. He traded his. Yeah, you're right.
I
It's
don't think
so-
he ended up trading it because he felt like really bad about it or something.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the person he was gonna trade with seemed skeevy, or if he just, didn't. I think it was supposed to be his like Pidgey or something, or his Butterfree.
It might have been Butterfree.
It was.
No butter is free.
Yeah, wasn't it the SS Anne episode? It was
Yeah.
just a random ship. I don't know.
Well, be that as it may, I don't, unless there's another sort of event that occurs during our walkies, then it's just gonna be a bunch of walking, saying hi to people, having small talk,
No.
seeing what all the facilities are, and
No, other than like locating like a proper like gambling room. You don't really find anything else. You don't run into anybody. Most people are just kind of milling about, trying to hold in their breakfast and their lunch at this point, with the rocking of the waves. So, sure, we can speed it up to dinner. And, give me perception rolls once more.
Oof.
The only thing you notice, Spira, is Ava appears to be absent. But other than that, dinner is
There.
a rather uneventful time.
I think what Spira is doing is like while she's eating, she's sort of going through her Pokedex and just looking at all of the entries that she scanned in, and just looking at what the Dex has to say while she sort of half-mindedly eats.
All right, sure. And with that, dessert is being offered, or you may split. It is up to y'all.
Seth's definitely gonna duck out like a, kind of playing the seasick card like he has been this entire fucking time. So he can go meet up with Ava.
Sure. You go into the trading hall. It appears to be empty. And probably about 5 minutes pass. Ava kind of slowly walks into the room and throws her bag against one of the chairs, crosses her arms, and says, "Well, we are alone, are we not?"
I'm sorry, you said that like that, and I'm a teenager, okay, but just, no, don't gotta say stuff like that. Don't gotta say stuff like that.
She kind of does a bit of like a stage laugh, and she goes, "You're not telling your friends about this, I see. Or are they waiting to ambush me? Am I walking into a trap?" Don't worry, you don't have to answer that. I can read your mind.
Listen, I'm still, like... Throwing up is still an option. I hope can you read that?
Yes. Stay a little bit of ways away from me, please.
Yeah, haven't told them anything. Nothing to worry about. Just...
Very well, very well. What are you trading?
I know I said it'd be worth your while, and I don't want to go back on my word, but kind of realizing how attached I am to everything I got. You want a Baneri? I mean, they grow up real big, kick hard.
That they do, that they do. Well, I did bring with me 2 grass Pokemon. I'll just use the other one. And she kind of looks around for a moment before tossing out a Shiinotic.
Shionic, yeah.
Yes.
Mushroom boy.
Yes, another mushroom boy. And she kind of like puts her hand on its cap. Cap. 'Cause obviously it's technically not its head. And she goes, I believe this would be a fair trade.
Yeah. Mushrooms, love them. You've seen my, yep, mushroom.
Calm down there, Seth.
Yes,
How the fuck did you read that to tell him to calm down?
I just read it as you're over-explaining that you really like plants. And that you're super excited about this plant you're gonna get.
You mean my first week of being in this server? But yeah, Seth has the Pokeball for Baneri, and he walks over to the trading machine and puts her on there.
Sure. She recalls the Shiinotic and puts it on the machine, kind of wraps her fingers on it before hitting the confirm trade button.
And Seth also confirms the trade.
And after a moment, they digitize and they swap. And so now you are the proud owner of a Shiinotic. Give you access to it. Your permissions. Is the owner. Let me add this good boy to the landing page.
Is he a good boy?
Well, I suppose that will have to be seen.
Oh no, I love his color palette. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I like him.
And she kind of flips her hair back and she goes, is that all?
I mean, yeah, that's it. We're done here.
Very well. I think I'm going to return to my room.
Yeah, have fun with that. I'm gonna go meet back up with my friends.
Hopefully I get to meet them soon enough. And she kind of, picks up her bag, tosses the Pokeball that holds Baneri in the air and catches it before shrinking it down. And she, takes a left out of the room, and you are currently standing in the trading hall alone. What are
Whoa.
you two doing?
Wait, Seth's not done.
Oh, go ahead.
Cool. So Seth takes out his laptop, and is getting that good old trading information.
Oh, okay.
And
Sure.
Oh, from the trading machine.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So since the trade between him and Ava was the most recent, he is basically going to be searching through the other files he has to see if any of the numbers match up in the gobbledygook.
It's roll me tag.
I hate that I keep pushing myself into this because I think it's a good idea, and then Seth does not know tech.
One day he will learn tech.
You're able to. There does seem to be a couple of lines that match up, but it's the gobbledygook of numbers doesn't appear to be like trainer IDs, at least not in their current state. But there does seem to be kind of some type of rhyme or reason to whatever this encryption is. It's not completely random.
Ooh. Information gathered. Now, yep, that's all Seth's doing.
Okay, sure. So what are you two doing?
Seeing that there isn't really anything else to do, I would have stayed for dessert.
Okay, sure. Fair enough.
Same, probably.
I feel like we would have, let's be honest here, when Seth, dipped out, it definitely seemed kind of sus, but, we wouldn't question it all too much.
Mhm.
Okay. So what do we have for dessert?
Cheesecake and carrot cake. You had your choice.
I was literally about to say carrot cake. Fucking read my mind, bro. Holy shit.
Only it was real cheese and carrot cake.
I take both and I smash them together.
Oh god.
Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, Seth did say he was gonna join you guys back up, so he probably just wanders back into the cafeteria and sits back down where he had before.
I would give him a little side eye, being like, well, okay.
Y'all can't be mad at me, okay?
I don't like the sound of that.
I assumed you had gone to evacuate one of your intestines.
What? That's not how seasickness works. It's not like food poisoning.
Well, maybe he had food poisoning.
Well, you've been complaining you need to vomit this whole time. I figure at least getting some of it out would help you.
This was gonna be all dramatic, and I was gonna be like, I did a dumb fucking thing, but no, now we're just talking about my bowel movements.
What did you do?
I traded with Ava.
You what?
I got a Pokemon from Ava, but I also got the information from the trading machine, so that maybe after we can, translate all the numbers and bullshit, we can figure out all the Pokemon she's been giving out.
So Eleanor's gonna gently set down her fork.
I said you can't be mad at me.
Give Seth the nastiest death glare and kind of goes, why would you ever give them a Pokemon?
She has a good point.
She does, and that's why I can't think of anything to say. Yeah, I'm the asshole. I let a Pokemon get into bad people's hands who are gonna fuck with it, and I'm sorry for that. But like, if we can track down and maybe like get enough of the information about these trading, then I don't know, go to like the Pokemon Rangers again and get them to block the ID from the terminal or something, so she can't give any more out. I'm not the tech person. I don't know why I did this.
Her giving out Pokemon isn't the problem. The problem is her creating the Pokemon.
You said she gave you one. Are you sure that it's alright? Or
I don't know. It seemed calm when she had it out. I didn't want to chance it. It's in the Pokeball right now. Big ol' Shionic.
Spirit just
Shouldn't know
blinks a couple of times and then goes, I see. Well, best we wait until we get off the ship and perhaps let's avoid the obviously up to no good from now on, Seth.
I thought I was doing a smart thing, okay?
You turned a pretty bad situation into a something that wasn't as awful. There's something to be said for that, I suppose.
But I feel like you're just saying that so I don't feel as bad.
Perhaps. What is done is done now, so hopefully we can figure out a way to reverse whatever process they put these Pokemon through. And, well, we won't have to worry about it then, will we?
Yeah, you know, I could have just been the even bigger asshole and not told you guys.
That
You
doesn't.
could have.
Let me undo my bad thing by saying I could have not told you about it too.
The classic art of trying to save your own ass.
Eleanor just has her head in her hands.
Hmm.
I like that we don't even like give it any mind as to like who he gave up.
Spirit just stands up from the benches and just goes, "Oh, I'm going to let Valor stretch his wings." And she will leave.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
At this point, I would head back to the room.
Alright, Spira, where are you going off to?
Just out on one of the open decks. You said that how many days of travel did we have?
It would be 6 days. And
6
this is your
days.
First
day. Okay.
First day, yes.
Fair enough. Excuse me. Well, we're still actually in moment to moment on the first day, so disregard. Yeah, she's just going out onto one of the open decks.
Sure. And you know, kind of looking out on the deck out towards the water, you see, you know, water Pokemon just kind of hanging on to the waves because they're still the wind has calmed down a little bit, but it's still pretty choppy out there. You know what? Give me a perception check. You don't really recognize anything out of the ordinary, to be honest. You see some breaching Whelmer, and some breaching Gyarados, but that's about it.
That's fair enough. You know what I'm realizing now is I never took my Pokeballs off of my thing because I used them all. So those should go away. She does not have any Pokeballs on her at the moment. I mean, how funny would it be if she just caught a cheeky Gyarados in the middle of the fucking ocean?
I mean, they're a ways away.
That's fair.
You just kind of like spot their like silhouettes out in the water.
For sure, for sure. She lets Valor out of his Pokeball so that he can, you know, just do a fly around.
Sure. Seth, what are you doing now? Did you go with Eleanor or strike out on your own
Eleanor's
again?
mad.
I was gonna say he wouldn't follow her. She kind of like glared at him as she left the room.
He's probably just gonna try to find a place to like chill until it's, you know, time to go to sleep.
Sure. Of course you do. There's kind of like a lounge area where you see some other trainers. They're all just kind of like, you know, showing off their badges. Some people are showing off their like contest ribbons and just kind of like, you know, talking about different gyms and favorite Pokemon and whatnot.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, he not in the most people-y of moods, so he's just gonna try to find like an empty seat and chill.
Sure, of course. You are very much able to do that. And with that, unless anybody has anything else, we can wrap up day 1 of the ferry.
Oh, Seth's gotta roll for his berries.
Ah, yes. Roll them berries.
Spirit is gonna use the rest of the first day on the ferry to groom and via grooming impart experience training.
Okay, sure. Of course.
Yeah, I think Eleanor would have done the same going back to the room, as well as, you know, like spending time with Jimmy and the Umbreon, just kind of, you know, thinking about everything.
Like with them outside of their Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm. They're only aggro when they're in combat.
Yeah,
Otherwise they're like blank slates.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah, they're basically just, they really are almost like just war machines because they show no emotions outside of combat.
Yeah, they're just like empty husks. Although they can experience like rage and like sadness and stuff like that.
All the
So,
negative emotions, yes.
while thinking of it, she would just be like, you know, petting them.
Yeah. You know what? For that, go ahead and increase their heart gauge by 10 for that.
10.
10, yeah.
Oh hell yeah! That takes Jimmy out of the first level of disobedience.
He's usable now.
No, he still can fuck things up,
That's fair.
but he's almost halfway to being okay. Why? I guess I forgot to heal Maggie up when we slept outside.
All right. And so as the day kind of winds down, you hear the boat horn go off, and you start hearing shuffling in the halls as people begin to go back to their rooms. And with that is the end of the day. Do you want to continue or end it here?
Up to Vivi, since I know she has to work.
It is.
I mean, I have an hour. Unless the next sequence of events is going to take a little longer than an hour.
Not really. It's mainly just roleplay.
Also, worst case scenario, we just end up, leaving on a cliffhanger.
Mm.
That is true, yeah.
I mean, we might as well just leave it then on just the closing of the day and start next time with, the next day, next leg of stuff.
Sure. Now, obviously, the next few days are going to be a little condensed, but still, it might be best to just kind of end it here. We did hit the 2-hour mark, so, and things definitely happened this session.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's on the shit list.
Definitely went much different than I expected it to be, but I think it went in a much better direction.
Were you expecting us to confront Ava?
I don't know. I guess I really don't know what I expected. But it definitely was not this.
I feel like you've played with us long enough to, kind of expect the unexpected.
Yeah, that is very true, yeah. Okay, well, with that, we will call it here. We can say goodbye to chat, and I'm just gonna, hang out in the anything channel, most likely, for a little bit. So, with that, say goodbye to chat, and we can end off here.
Bye, chat.
Bye,
Bye,
chat.
See ya.